Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Live Fit Project YouTube version edition. If you haven't already, check out my Instagram. I'm doing a lot on there. Like I said in my previous episode, I'm really just looking to capture my journey, share with you guys what's going on, what I'm going through, and trying to learn this whole fitness weight loss thing over. I did pretty well in high school, but that was going on 20 years ago, and I've built a lot of unclean, unhealthy habits. I've gained tons of weight, obviously, and so I'm working to overcome that, and I'm trying to document it as much as possible so that I can share the journey with you guys. I can uncover maybe some of the triggers that some of you might be facing, but mainly so I can document it for myself, so I always have this to look back to, and I can learn from it and grow as I go. So I'm really excited to be back, and today I just want to talk a little bit about 3 of the lessons I learned last week. I'm really excited to share these with you guys. So I'm going to talk about 3 lessons 3 mindset shifts that I've had in the past week. Kind of a quick update on my goals, where I'm at, what I've got going on, all that good stuff. So, quick update first. I got a new scale. My old scale busted. So I got a new scale, and as of the beginning of this week, I am 12 pounds from my monthly goal. Or not 12 pounds. I'm 12 pounds down. So, my monthly goal, in order to reach my crazy, insane goal of 200 pounds lost by next November, I need to lose 4 pounds this week. I'm already 12 pounds down for the month. The way I'm tackling that is I've started going back to the gym and doing some strength training. I really want, once I lose my weight, I really want to have something to show under all the fat. So I'm working on muscle building, strength building, things like that. And my cardio style stuff has kind of taken a backseat to that. And that's something that I've got to work on this week and going forward, is re-implementing that into my routine. So I get my strength workout in each day, and I also get a cardio workout. So that's something I'm working on that could use some improvement. So got the scale, did that, weighed in. My weigh-in this week, or last week when I got the scale, I think it was Thursday morning, Thanksgiving, I was at 530. So I need to lose 4 more pounds from there. That would put me at 526, and that'll be my 16 pounds for November, starting again in December. Like I mentioned before, I'm only going to weigh every couple weeks, or maybe even just once a month, because that's one of the mindset, and I'll just flow with it. That's one of the mindset things that I've realized, because I weighed Thursday and felt great, and then I went to weigh Friday and then didn't feel so great, and so I realized I have this incredibly unhealthy relationship with my scale. I want to weigh every single day and see where I've moved, which isn't a bad thing in and of itself, but what ends up happening is if I have a good day and for some reason the scale goes up or doesn't change, or I go 4 or 5 days and the scale doesn't change, that ends up resulting in my throwing in the towel, and I'm just gonna have a cheat meal, which turns into a cheat day, which turns into a cheat week, and then all of a sudden 2018's gone and I've cheated all year. So the scale is my enemy in that regard. So I've got to stop relying so much on the scale for the validation of progress. It measures results, it measures progress to an extent, and I think it's better in a macro outlook, so a bigger picture outlook, but day to day it's been very harmful for me. Instead of my scale being my definition of success, it's a measure of progress, and what I'm defining success by each day are things that I can actually control. I can try, but I can't make that scale change, directly. But I can directly control how I eat today. I can directly control if I am active today, I can directly control my mindset and how I respond to my environment. And so how I'm measuring success these days is, did I move? Did I eat clean? Did I keep my mindset positive? If I can do those three things, then I've been successful. And the scale can do whatever it wants. Most of the time these days, it's just gonna sit there, ignored. So that was number one. Number two is celebrate the small victories. Again, if I look at my previous, my history with this whole weight loss thing, it's all been scale based. And I've looked at, once I reach a certain goal or hit a certain weight, then I can celebrate. And most of the time, ironically enough, I would want to go celebrate with food, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm going to reward this good habit by breaking the good habit. I don't know. But it was always scale based. And instead, what I'm going to start doing is celebrating the small victories. So the things that change throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the month based on the changes I've made in my lifestyle. Because I'm trying to avoid a diet. I'm changing my lifestyle. The Live Fit project. I want to live fit. And the project part comes in that this doesn't come naturally for me. This is something I'm having to implement and will eventually become part of my process and part of who I am. But right now, it's still some work. So living fit, and I'm looking for those small victories. Like, does this shirt fit a little looser than it did the other day? Does it look a little less lumpy than it did before? Did I just walk up and down the steps without getting winded quite so much? Does my face look better in the mirror? Do I feel better about how I look? In doing that, I'm helping reinforce what's good in my life. I'm helping to reinforce the positive changes that I'm making, rather than allowing the scale to dictate my mood and to dictate success and to dictate whether or not I'm making progress or not. So I'm looking for those small victories, and I'm celebrating them as they occur. Third point, owning the label. An analogy, motherhood, right? As soon as a woman becomes pregnant, she assumes the label of motherhood, right? She's a mother. She celebrates Mother's Day if it comes around. Her friends and family celebrate with her as a mother. And she owns that label, even though she doesn't have the baby yet. The baby's growing, it's on its way, but it's not arrived, right? Well, for myself, I've always really wanted to be that fit guy, the fitness guy, the healthy guy that's strong, that's in shape, that's mobile, that's athletic. I've always wanted that, even though I've been nowhere near owning it. And I've always thought, in each endeavor, every single time I've started a new diet and I've started a new approach to things, or I've just started over, I'm like, man, I can't wait till I lose 300 pounds and then I can be that fit guy. And it's hitting me this time as I really work on my mindset, because my mind is the number one thing holding me back. Is that I have to own that label now. Just like a mother becomes a mother the moment the doctor tells her, 9 months from now, 8 months from now, whatever, once she finds out, you're gonna have a little one. She owns that label, she's a mother. And I have to do the same thing. Right now, I'm a fitness guy. I might not have the results. I might not have that baby in my arms, but I'm working towards it. I'm on my way to becoming what I already know that I am. And I think that is going to be a huge, huge mindset shift. And if you're in a fitness journey and you're working through things, you need to own the label that you want. You want to be a physique person, you want to be a fitness person, you want to be the healthy fit mom or the healthy fit dad, whatever. You have to own it now, because you are what you tell yourself you are. And you have to tell yourself, I am fit, I'm healthy, I'm athletic, I'm lean and I look good and I feel good. And own that. And when you do, man, it changes everything, because you start to believe it, you breathe it, and it becomes like, I'm healthy, I'm doing this, I'm living this life, I'm becoming this person. And it takes that project, like a marathon runner, you're running and you're on your marathon, but you don't finish till you cross the finish line, but you're making progress, you're in it, you're doing it, you're a runner. You're pregnant, you're a mother. And then when the baby comes, finally you have that certification of the belief you've held all the way up to that point. You've got the baby in your arms to prove to everyone else. And that's what I'm doing in my mind, in my heart. I'm fit, I'm healthy, I'm a fitness guy. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I'm on this project to change my life, to become what I want to be. And once I finally get there, then I'll have the certification, and everyone else will see what I've known about myself for years. And that is a very, very powerful realization and revelation. That's something I'm working to embrace. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helps people. That's the whole point. And so, yeah, just keep on keeping on, keep on working towards your goals, keep on progressing, and don't let things hold you back. Please share. If you have comments on how I can make it better, please share those. Shoot me comments, have conversation. I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and then turn notifications on so you're made aware each time I post a new episode. I'm going to start doing some more vlogging stuff, so taking you with me to the grocery store, taking you with me as much as I can to the gym. I still feel weird doing that, gotta be honest. But I want to hear what you guys want to see, what will help you, because I want this to help me, and I want this to be a journal for me. But I also, along the way, I want to uncover tools and tips and tricks and ways that I can help other people follow me in accomplishing this goal of living fit. I appreciate you guys. I love that you watch this video.